Hi, this is City Notes, a hyperlocal interview series brought to you by the City of Nicholasville, where you'll get to know local leaders, catch community updates, and hear about the latest happenings from City Hall and beyond. I'm here with Bob Amato, Utilities and Finance Director for the City of Nicholasville. Bob, thanks so much for joining us.
All right, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what about it made you want to go into public service?
All right. I was born in Frankfurt, and I think that maybe had something to do with it. I was around and aware of state government my whole life. I grew up playing sports like most of us in Kentucky do, basketball, swimming. Really excelled at golf. Actually played 2 years for the University of Louisville until I saw the light and transferred to UK and finished my career playing 2 years with Kentucky. And I also like, which is weird, I'm an civil engineer. I graduated from UK with a civil engineering degree, but I always liked political science. Government, was just always interested in it. Another major event that's happened is I was ordained to be a deacon in the Catholic Church in 2020, and that has added a lot of fulfillment to my life. And then when I really got involved or started liking this kind of work was early in my career, I accepted a job with the city of Elizabethtown, about 90 miles from here, as a city engineer. And I just truly loved that job. I was there about eight years or so and just really got involved in it. Loved the work, loved working with the people, helping the community to get better. So that's really how I got involved. And then from there, I went on to state government where I was worked for the State Public Service Commission, which regulates utilities, and the Energy Cabinet, and then was fortunate enough to come to Nicholasville.
Awesome. It sounds like you've seen all sides of it. You've got a lot of experience, but I know even currently there's a lot under your umbrella. You've got water, sewer, electric, but you still take a lot of time to talk about safety. What winter safety tips do you most often share with folks?
Especially in the cold weather that we've been having. Protecting your plumbing is a big thing. We advise them in bitter cold weather where it gets down to 10, 15 and below, to keep a stream of water running in their faucets. Try and do it in the furthest faucet from where the water comes into your house. And then anywhere that you've got plumbing along an outside wall where the cold can get to it and cause them to freeze and burst. It's also important to know where your shutoff valve is in your house. A lot of times it's in the basement or a crawl space. But if you do have a leak in the line, you can save a lot of money by being able to shut off the water quickly. And then on the heating side, it gets so cold, heat pumps sometimes can't keep up. And a lot of people will use space heaters. And that's can be very dangerous if not done properly. We need to make sure that the heaters stay away from any walls or furniture or clothing, anything like that could catch on fire. And also make sure that the cords are in good shape and heavy enough, and never use an extension cord with a space heater. We've been fortunate, haven't had any house fires because of that in the last couple of years, but we have had them in the past. And those are for electric space heaters. Anytime you use any kind of space heater that burns fuel, it's natural gas or kerosene or wood even, it has to be vented to the outside, like in a fireplace with a chimney, an open chimney. We've heard of people, bringing in charcoal grills and stuff and putting them in the garage and to help heat the space. But anything that burns anything puts off carbon monoxide that can kill you without you ever smelling it. That is just an absolute no, don't do it. But those are the big safety items for the wintertime.
You encourage our community to prepare, but I know the utilities department is also doing some planning of its own. What's on the horizon for you all?
We have a lot going on and a lot planned. Usually we think pipes and wires and treatment plants, but we've also recently updated our billing software and our meter infrastructure. And those things have given customers a lot more options. They're able to get online, look at their account online, see their bills, history of their usage over time. They can pay their bills online. So we've been making a lot of strides, and we're still working on it to improve it. And then also the meter, we're just started installing the new meter system in the fall. And that's going to help us find customer leaks. When they have leaks in their homes, we can find those faster. Another big area that we're excited about is it'll help us monitor the health of our electric grid so that we can, if there is an outage, if a tree falls on a limb or a fuse blows or a transformer blows, we can find it and restore the power more quickly than we could before. So we are excited about that. And a lot of times hopefully we'll be able to see when an outage is about to occur, so we can get it repaired even before customer sees a disruption in service. So we're excited about those. But then we also have a lot of just traditional infrastructure projects going on. We're about halfway completed of our wastewater treatment plant expansion, roughly doubling the size of the treatment plant. It's about a $22 million project. Was needed. There's a couple reasons for the need. One, the community continues to grow. One of the fastest growing cities in the Commonwealth. And our sewer pipes are getting older and they leak. And so we get a lot of rainwater in the system, and it's caused us to treat more water coming through the plant. But we're excited. That's scheduled to be online in about September of this year of 2023. So we're excited about that project. I mentioned the aging sewer lines. A lot of our, probably half of our sewer system is between 40 and 70 years old. They develop cracks and leaks and things. So we have stepped up our efforts in finding those leaks for one, and then treating. We rehab the manholes and either rehabilitate or we can actually line the existing sewer pipe with a polymer sleeve that hardens on the inside of the pipe so that we don't have to actually dig it up. It's a lot neater, easier, and usually cheaper than having to replace the pipes. And then on the water system side, our big project is about a 4-mile main line coming from our water plant to increase the amount of water that we can deliver to town. One thing that probably a lot of people don't realize is that our water plant, with the exception of the city of Wilmore, we provide pretty much all the water for the county.
That's a lot of water.
It is. So we're pushing up at about 7 million gallons a day, which is about our maximum we can pump. And with this new project, we'll be able to go up to over 9 million gallons a day. That should take care of us for a while.
So the folks in Nicholasville can expect to see a lot of upgrades from you all this year. That sounds like a lot going on.
Yeah, there really is. And we've been fortunate to be in a position to make these financially and still have probably the lowest water and sewer rates and electric rates in the region.
What Nicholasville person, place, or thing has been an influence in your life lately?
I'd have to say, not being a native of Nicholasville, being here, and I've been here 9 years now, it's really all the people in general. Can't pick out one thing, but culture here is really cool. They're very family oriented. The people here have strong family ties and families that have been here a long time, and they stick together. Just a strong sense of community and wanting to make Nicholasville better, wanting to make it a place where their kids to be able to stay and thrive and enjoy their life here too.